If I was in the process of rebuilding my credit once again from a 400 to a 700, I would start in the same position that I did originally, the same place. I wouldn't do anything different. I disputed for an entire year. I tell people that all the time. I disputed for an entire year. I use the dispute letters. I have a link in my bio. I use them religiously. Every 30 days I was sending out a dispute. I was getting old addresses off everything. I was switching up the wording, verbiage. I didn't care what I had to do. I was disputing, okay? Dispute as much as possible before you start negotiating and paying. After that, after I disputed for a whole year and got some stuff off, because it did remove some items, but some things I had to pay because there were apartments on there. Knowing what I know now, I probably would always suggest that people start with the largest amounts, like the largest accounts that they have. Only because they hold so much weight when it comes to you wanting to buy a house. Those debts are a part of your debt to income. So I will always say start with the largest amounts, but it really does depend on your financial situation. For myself, I did the largest ones, like the 2 apartments first. So I would do those again. I had 2 evictions. I had to get them off. I got them off. Paid them, negotiated. I owed like $3,000 for one, $4,000 for the other one. I think I paid like $1,200 for one, maybe $1,500 for the next. I used my tax refund to do that. There wasn't no time for us to play. It was time to lock in, tax refund. Cool. My paycheck was for me to do my regular bills each month. So my tax refund was to put me in a position to get a house. After I paid those, then I paid the smaller bills that I owed, like a charter. It was like $300. They negotiated. I paid all the little collections that I had off, and I asked them before I pay anything, do they offer a pay for delete? And once they said yes, baby, it was on and popping. And even when they said they didn't, I sent in a Goodwill letter, and I sent in my own pay for delete with the receipt, basically saying like, hey, I paid this. Can you remove it, please? And they removed it, and I sent it to all 3 credit bureaus. And everything after that just started coming off. I even paid off my 3 charge-offs that I had. I tell people that all the time. My charge-offs put me in the 700s. I paid my charge-offs. They got me to the 700s. Once I paid those 3 little $75, $80, $100 charge-offs, and I negotiated and paid them little $40, $30, $50 that I owed them, whatever. That's how I got to the 700s. I wouldn't have got there if I didn't pay off my charge-offs. I wouldn't redo anything. I would have just started sooner. Pay off your debt.